This is the cottage at the Grange farm, just near High Catton, near where my brother and his family live. So this is the farm that we're staying at. That's Jo, my sister-in-law, and this is the cottage, which is very nice. Just a little one-bed cottage with another fold-down bed for the girls. This is the outside area. We're going to be staying here for a week. There's Grace in there. Hi, Grace. There's Marcy in there. That's Maisie, obviously. I'm going to come inside, and that's Uncle Martin. That's my brother Martin. That's back of Gracie's head. See that haircut? That was £1,000. That haircut today, worth every penny. And that is Maisie and Marcy. Almost sound the same, but not the same. And here is Kirsty in the kitchen. No, it's not Rosie, it's Kirsty. And she's packing away some food. And we got a lovely little welcome pack, which was here and which has gone. There's a box of chocolates and a bottle of wine and Yorkshire tea and biscuits, and a great little welcome pack. And I squashed the bread on the way over, so we've got squashed bread for breakfast. It is Sunday the 25th of August, and we've just had our first night in our cottage. We set all the breakfast things up on the table this morning, but then we decided we'd eat out here. So here's Kirsty, and here's Rosie, and Maisie's behind me hiding from the camera. We thought we'd eat out here because it's nice and sunny and summery, and there is a field full of coos. And so we heard them this morning very early mooing, and there's also a load of geese over there. So we heard them, so we thought we'd share our breakfast with them this morning. So we're having a little outdoors breakfast. Wave everybody, hey! We're coming to York from Grimston Bar on the Park and Ride, and we're in the sort of centre of York at the moment. There's a very old Yorkie type building there, and we're going to go into the Shambles. And the Shambles, very old street in York. You can see all the houses very close together, and they're leaning over into the street to get more and more space out of the street. They're not emptying the chamber pots into the street these days, luckily. This is the shrine of Margaret Clitheroe, who was martyred, basically executed by pressing. I think they pressed her in a door, under a door. Just going into Newgate Street now, and this is the site of the Shambles Market, offering daily slice of Yorkshire life, as it says. York was granted its market charter in 700 AD under Saxon rule, allowing the market to operate in a 6 2/3 mile radius, which is still operational today. We just got photobombed, thanks very much. The first things you see in the market as we come in, bags and hats. Bags are a very popular choice for market stalls these days. And lots of other bits and pieces in here. Lotions, places to drink alcohol, things to rub on, fridge magnets, is that? All the staples of the modern market. Hats, unguents, and then a whole range of other stuff over there. This is a site of York Camera. I bought things off these guys before online. And then on the other side of the road, a very traditional shop for modern cities these days, The Game, where you can buy your computer game stuff. Shop, you can find out your ancestral information, presumably. You buy a suit of armour, and next door you can buy humus in the Hum Pit. This street is Low Petergate, and there's the Minster in the background. I think we're going to probably go and have a look at that later. I don't know how busy they are with services on a Sunday. And then we're going to go down this way, down the Good Ramgate. Have a look at some of the city walls. Quite a lot of the original wall around the ancient city is still around. So this is the Richard III experience in city walls. I'm not sure which gate it is, one of the gates. And there's a bit of the wall there, so we're going to go in and have a look. Going up the steps. This is very, very narrow. I don't know if it's easy to see on video. A load of Pickerings getting all hot and bothered waiting for me to do my video.
And a quick drink.
Walking along the old city walls, and then you can see the Minster above the tops of these houses. This is on the looking obviously to the inside of the wall. Someone's house is right there. Yeah, just imagine getting your laundry and your towel and stood there and everybody on the walls looking at you. There's the Minster.
Obviously it was a business because it's got
Yeah, that looks maybe stables or something at one time. It's a nice hotel. You see all this nice garden to sit and have a cup of tea. And a nice view of the Minster. Actually, you probably can't see the Minster from that garden, but we can see it here from the walls. It's very nice, very picturesque. And get a nice, clear, unimpeded view of the wall here with no people photobombing my video. Section of the wall that we've just walked down. Not a very good exposure of the sun right in the shop. You can see the ditch surrounding the wall.
It's the house that the Dean of York Minster lives in. And the Dean is basically the person within the cathedral who is in charge of the practical side.
That's another large gate where there's probably a road going through these days. Here at Bootham Bar, and we are there where it says, where we come from, Kay?
Here we started at Monk Bar.
Yeah.
We walked along there and then down here
Okay.
to You Are Here.
So you are here. And this shows you the rest of the city walls, which we're probably not going to walk the whole of them. There's still quite a lot of them there. Some little sections where there's no wall, but a lot of the wall is still there. Kind of reconstruction of the portcullis at this gate that we're at here. And these arrow slits looking back into the city. And this is the view into the city these days. This is the gate that we've just been inside. We'll just walk down there, and then there's a road that goes through that gate, and then there's another road here which has been cut into where the wall used to go. Once these buses move out the way, we'll see where the wall continues. There it continues. You can't walk on that bit, there isn't really a walkway on it. It's come from High Petergate, and we've come into the square. There's Martin and Kirsty, where the cathedral is, or York Minster, should I say? It's a minster. I'm not entirely sure I know the distinction, but there it is, very beautiful building. And the bells behind us are from a different building, this one here. The bells have been pealing like that for, I don't know, quite a long time now. We just looked up the difference between a cathedral and a minster on Google, or Rosie did, and it seems that a cathedral is the church where a bishop resides, and a minster is an honorific title given to some churches. So this is a minster. Still hasn't really cleared it up for me, I have to say, because there is a bishop based in York, the Bishop of York, so I don't entirely know whether that really clears it up, but that's what it said on Google. And here we see that there is money available to the Minster for repair and restoration and maintenance work. As usual, as we found on our holiday throughout the whole of the United Kingdom, there is scaffolding on all major historical buildings, and the Minster is no different. This is another face of the Minster, absolutely wonderful building. Very nice, long may they continue to maintain it. Monument to Constantine the Great, who recognised Christianity, and he's remembered here for that. Became a Roman emperor in York, AD 306. And the scaffolding here at York Minster is obviously so prevalent and recognisable that there is actually a scaffolding tour that you can go on every Friday at 2:45 p.m. You can organise that through York Minster or on yorkminster.org. I'm really tempted. The stonemasons lodge, where they're actually doing the stone cutting and carving. They keep it open to the public. Some of the old stones that they've removed from the cathedral over there, and then in the front down here we can see some of the new stones that they've made ready for reinserting into the building at various positions. And here we can see a section of the cathedral where the restoration work has, I guess, been complete. There's no scaffolding on this side, but you can see here some of these stones have been replaced. They're brand new, where stones above and below them are the original old stones which haven't been replaced. Similarly, they have some criteria for deciding which stones. If you go look up the building, again you can see where there's brand new stones have been inserted next to the original or existing stonework, and they've done that all the way up the building. There's odd stones here and there where they've replaced it, and other stonework which is still the original. Fascinating stuff. This is Chapter House Street, and I thought I'd just get a little footage of this door, which is very, very small, but the more interesting thing is the bow on the front of this building. I don't know if you can see it in the video very well, but it's bowing outwards. And even the drain pipes are going with it as well, yeah.